All right.
Okay, can you see me?
There she is.
Okay,
Yes.
we got it. We got it.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. Sorry, I am a little challenged when it comes to the live. I have to admit, this is my first one. So,
Yo, me too. Me too. I swear.
You don't go live? You haven't been live before?
I haven't. Not like with somebody. This is my first time doing it like this.
Nice. Okay. Well, we can both learn together. You look great.
Thanks. You look good too. What's going on?
I was going to ask you the same question. First fans, welcome in Skylar Diggins-Smith, four-time WNBA All-Star, now with the Phoenix Mercury. We'll have to get back to that in a moment because I'm still kind of adjusting to that. But
we got a lot to catch up on, actually. It's been a minute. We got a lot to catch up on.
We do, and you don't even know. I have props up in here, so I did pull out my vintage.
Oh, dang.
Oh, yeah. So we'll have to go there in a moment. But
you threw it way back. Back.
Yeah, a real throwback. First and foremost, how are you, your family, your community? Obviously, we're in very challenged times right now. How are you holding up?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot going on right now. This is like, day 14 or 15 for us in the quarantine, but yeah, it's just crazy. I just wish everybody out there, we all have to do our part, to kind of flatten this curve, so I hope everybody is understanding of that, and whatever social distancing, standards are in place in your area. I definitely encourage everybody to follow that because it's real. And, it's crazy what's going on right now. It's just, as far as social distancing, I told my mom, I'm kind of a homebody anyway, so I'm not really doing anything different than, what I'm kind of used to. I'm kind of a homebody anyway, or like a, workout and chill type of girl. So, it really hasn't affected, except for the gyms being closed now. I've been in my feelings about that. But definitely it's a serious situation. So like I said, I hope everybody's taking it seriously and we all just doing our part to kind of flatten this curve. And, hopefully things can return to everybody's regular day life and everybody's regular day schedule soon.
Yeah, I do want to touch a little bit about the gyms being closed and the difference that makes in your ability to prepare for a season. But I was also thinking about how this experience may be different for you than it is for me, and that you have a baby boy at home. How's it been with all of this change in lifestyle, having a child, having a son?
Yeah, it's crazy. My husband and I, we don't have a nanny, so it's just us. So he's with us he's either with my husband or he's with me. So that's been our schedule anyway. So it wasn't like he was going to daycare or anything like that. But, I definitely have a lot more time to obviously spend as a family, to spend time with him. And, he's a moving and walking 1-year-old now. So he's moving, he's walking, running around the house now. So he's definitely keeping me busy. But it's great to have this time to spend with him, obviously, and as a family. And, I don't take these moments for granted. So you got to kind of find the good in this situation, and that's definitely been a huge, part of it.
Well, we have quite a few questions for you. Some, I'm not gonna lie, I mixed in on my own. Some came from the fans. Again, I couldn't figure out how to pin the title up here. That was part of my job that I failed on. So fans, if you're just joining, LaChina Robinson, I am here with Skylar Diggins-Smith. And want to go back to that workout piece because for an athlete, that is essential, right? Not only in preparing for a season, but just a part of your everyday life. What are you doing now, workout-wise, that may be different now that we're practicing social distancing?
Well, obviously the gyms are closed, so that affects me a lot, just not being able to be, in the actual gym right now. So I think just having to be creative, and this really will separate people. This is going to separate people right here because this is a great equalizer as far as this pause. Most of the gyms are going to be closed. So it's going to be the great equalizer as far as who's hungry enough to continue to have that discipline, to commit to the work ethic that it takes to be ready for a season. If we're planning on, I'm playing like we playing until they tell us we're not, So I think it's definitely challenged me. I was in my feelings about it, not being able to be on the floor because I'm such a routine woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm such a routine schedule, especially since I have my son. We are on a schedule, a tight schedule. And when that's disrupted, you can tell. So, just been trying to get out if I can, if ride my bike, been on doing some jogs. Luckily, we have a little weight room set up in our house, so I've been able to try to get some lifts in. Just do what I can. And I've been watching some classic games. Just trying to, reminiscing, I guess, just watching some classic games. And I got to see some the Notre Dame game was on the other day, and some other games. So just been trying to stay around, basketball and doing some dribbling, maybe going to an outside court, doing some dribbling. I did that, went outside and did some dribbling and stuff. So, it's going to challenge me to be creative, until it's business as usual. But, that's a good thing because I'm doing things, outside of the box for me. And, right now we transitioning, we're moving. So we're getting ready to move to Phoenix. So, I know they were talking to me about hiking and some other stuff that, we don't do that in South Bend, Indiana. So it's going to be fun to be able to, just experience and do new things, try new things and new ways to stay fit.
Yeah, Phoenix is beautiful. I mean, I've tried to check out what I could when I was visiting, and get out and do a little bit of hiking, do a little bit of everything. So I expect you to be able to fill me in by the time I have to come there for a game. What I can be doing. I give you a little bit of time.
Yeah. We'll be down there soon. So when you come, I got something for you.
Oh wait, you what?
I'm gonna be down there soon. So
okay. So you'll have something ready for me by the time I get there.
I got some.
All right. Well, have you picked up anything new? Like, we talk so much about working out and basketball with you being an athlete, but I know like during this time, I don't know, shoot, I'm cooking. Like, I don't do that on a regular basis. Like, are you picking up new hobbies? You got new shows? What are you doing?
Oh man, I do got some new shows. You know what? Boss Baby, man.
Boss Baby. Okay.
Boss Baby. My son love that show. It's a dope show. You know how you get into the kids shows and you be like, oh, okay, I see why you be in a trance watching this show. This is a dope show. But we got on Ozark, the Madam C.J. Walker special. That was a dope special with Octavia Spencer. What else? Uncorked. We watched Uncorked. That was a dope movie. So some different shows. Black Lightning. We got into Black Lightning a little bit. Those are some of the shows we got into. But like I said, I've been outside more. Like, doing stuff outside, trying to be outside. I started, some different business plans. So just trying to do like a vision board, been writing down more things as far as, goals and what I want to do. And I started a business plan for my hair care products that I'm going to be dropping soon. Yes, No Delilah's is the name, No Delilah's.
Yeah, so let me know how I can get that.
Yes, I definitely want you to try it because, it's going to be a few months, if we down the line, it's going to be down the line. But, I definitely been trying to, do different things to try to stay productive. But I'm also okay with just being able to relax too.
Right.
For real. Like, just that self-care and just be able to be in my own space, take some time to myself, and just mentally take a break too, because it's not, like I said, I'm looking at this as a positive thing as far as social distancing and having to spend some time, in the house and maybe put the phone down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And just take a little break.
Yeah. No, I totally get that. Now, speaking of a break, I feel like you had a long enough break from the WNBA, right? You did not play last season after giving birth to your son. Fans are waiting for you to return to the WNBA, but you have played in USA basketball. After missing time from the court, what was it like to just step back between the lines and compete once again?
Yeah, it felt good. It felt good because, I had so much uncertainty as far as, I had just struggled with my self-confidence a little bit, what I was going through, I didn't really know where I was at. I kind of felt like, I was just jumping in, but I had been working out. But, it's just that, above the neck that I had to get over with for the most part. Physically, I felt great. I was back. I was under my weight. Actually, before I had the baby, I got back to under my weight before I went to USA. But it was good to be out there, especially on that stage. It's already such a selfless atmosphere, so everybody is so encouraging. People are they definitely understood where I was at, that I was trying to come back from something, and people were very, passionate. Diana, Sue, I got you today. If I was down or something, it was cool. I had NECA, it was just Sylvia, it was just cool to have, women around that could see me and knew I was, had everybody going through things where they're coming back from something. So, it was cool to be in that atmosphere, to go through that in that atmosphere. And then obviously playing on, against the best competition that we got, amateur, as far as amateur competition or, collegiate competition, we got to play against the best. So it's great practice when we get to, iron sharpens iron. If you don't come to play, you will lose. So
yeah,
it's great to be able to play on that stage and be able to kind of, come back, if you will, with that team, because it's such a high standard that it made me feel like I had to be more sharp. I had to be, on point. I couldn't just be lacking. So it's a high standard, at the same time, everybody was very, compassionate. So it was a cool experience for me.
And with some of that, one of the questions that we got from fans was, what was your reaction when you found out that the Olympics would be postponed, now taking place next summer instead of this summer? What was your reaction, and how does that, if at all, change your plans?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I wear two different hats with this, right? Like, from a standpoint of health and safety, I think it was a responsible decision to make. So I'll say that first. And I understand. I understand that, and I agree with it. As an athlete, though, obviously you train for this moment to be like your peak, as an Olympic hope. Obviously, I was, a part of an expanded national team this year with USA Basketball. And, I was hoping that we would finally find out who's going to make the team, selfishly, but it's like you do all of that and all the build up, and it's just kind of, anticlimactic. But at the same time, like I said, first and foremost, I think that it was a responsible decision to make, considering, the situation, that the current state of where we're at, health and safety wise. I agree with that decision. But now it's just, where do we go from here? What is it going to look like now? So I guess I wear two different hats in that.
Well, we are looking forward to the start of WNBA season, whenever that is. And when it does kick off, you will be wearing a Phoenix Mercury jersey. For the fans that have not been paying attention, the craziest WNBA free agency ever, if you ask me. I'm not.
By far.
I don't even have to look back in the archives.
Maybe since the first season.
Yeah, I don't even want to look back at the archives. I'm like seriously, for like players that were already established where they were, and then picking up and going to other places. But why was Phoenix the move for you?
I think that Phoenix is the only organization that can give me what I need and what we need. When I say we, like me, my family, and I. They're winners. They win. They always stand for championships. As an organization, they're very, very family oriented. I've been around a lot of people that have come through that organization and that have been in and around that organization. Obviously, I'm very close with Bridget Pettis, who is a WNBA and Mercury legend. I spent a lot of time around Brittany Griner. When we were coming out of the 3 to C, the whole campaign, and we did that whole tour in the WNBA with her, Elena, and I, and, ever since, BG and I, and then they got the GOAT. They got the GOAT. I mean, getting the opportunity, and, BG and Diana were really the only players that, really came up to me and was like, Sky, I'm down. I want to play with us. We see you, being a peak. And, when you get that, it's cool that when GMs or coaches or, other organizations say, we want you to play for our team, but what do the players think? What do my constituents, do they want to play with me? Are they excited about that? Do they see that? Like you see it. So it's great when we actually have the leaders team come and say, we want you to play with us. And so, it was a cool experience, going through that whole process. It felt like I was getting recruited, by college. Obviously,
yeah.
In like 7 years, my first time being able to choose, like, okay, choose my route, you know, as a professional. And so I thought as an organization, just supporting working moms, you know, that was so important to me. You know, Sandy is a mom. She's a woman. Obviously, she's a mom, and she gets it. You know, she gets it. I don't have to explain that to her, that piece of it. And you know, I like how they handle childcare and, you know, the options that they have there. Diana's son is a year older than mine, and Penny, so it'll be awesome. You know, that he'll have a little buddy. But they just got it as an organization. They get it. They're very professional. They're very organized. Very supportive of, you know, they wanted to know what else I had going on and how they could support that. And, you know, they have a lot of structure. It's great how it's no different from, you know, like we're getting a brand new practice facility. And what of the Mercury on the other side, you know, it's different. So it's great support how they, you know, cross market, you know, how, you know, we went to the game and we had, you know, Devin Booker introduced me to the crowd, and Dee, and, you know, DeAndre Ayton had my name and Brittany Griner's name and Diana Taurasi's name, issue for International Women's Day. You know, I think you get it. They just get it as an organization. So, you know, and plus orange used to be one of my, so, you know, I'm excited. I look good in orange. You know, you know, no, I'm excited. I'm excited about it. And, you know, obviously, I'm coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. I obviously love all the fans and everybody who was positive and who supported me throughout the years. And in Tulsa even, you know, I've been with the same organization since Tulsa. So, you know, it was bittersweet in that sense, just all the people that I met and crossed paths with, and how, you know, I won the Community Assist Award in 2018 here in Dallas. So I've been out in the community, been involved in a lot of things going on in the community in Dallas. So, and I think it's just going to be excited. It's going to be another opportunity. I'm excited about the opportunity in Phoenix to be able to do the same things.
Well, I'm looking forward to that 3-to-C reunion with Brittany Griner. You know, we're expecting some oop passes.
Yeah, and tell people to stop saying super teams. Ain't no super teams. Ain't no super team. Everybody that ever won a championship, at least in this decade that I can remember, done have 4 All-Stars, 4 or 5. Everybody that I could think of.
Now, I would agree with that.
Ain't no super team.
I would agree with that the champion has always been stacked. I don't know that we've had that many 1 through 6 that's been as stacked as we have right now.
You know, it's crazy. And who are you most excited to, like, see as from the outside looking in? Yeah.
Me personally?
Yeah.
Wow. I would say Vegas, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely between you guys and Vegas. I mean, sending prayers to the GOAT, Diana Taurasi, and that she's fully healthy. What a dynamic to watch between you and Brittany and Diana. But definitely interested to see what Vegas looks like with Angel McCoughtry, if she's, you know, healthy. And then just what another year under their belt. Like they have so much talent. Now young, but so much. So I'm curious to see how that comes together, honestly. But I could say the same about Seattle. You know, how will Stu and Stewie come back? And LA, right? With Christy Tolliver now. I'm sure they're hungry after the way things ended last year. So
it's gonna be
that's what I mean.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Whenever it happens, you know, I think it's about who's gonna be able to get that chemistry.
Yeah,
you know, I think that's what it's about.
And let's not forget about Connecticut. Added Bonner.
You can't forget about them. No, ever. I think that's what they thrive on, actually, is like people always, for some reason, forget about them. And I have no idea why.
Yeah.
Because they always have been one of the most capable teams.
Yeah. Yeah. Forgive me, Courtney Williams. I don't need you coming for me. I was not. Oh, yeah, shoot. Gosh, she's in Atlanta now. Look, thank goodness, because last year, Courtney was at everybody's neck. Like, y'all don't talk about Connecticut enough, so now we'll have to add Atlanta to the list.
I think she's right. She's right about that. She's definitely right about that.
They were definitely overlooked. What are you looking forward to being a teammate of Diana Taurasi? I mean, you got a little taste of it with USA Basketball, but playing beside the GOAT, what are you looking forward to?
Yeah, just being a sponge, you know. But, you know, I've had many conversations with Dee, and she just like, you know, the first thing she told me, actually, she was like, you need to act like you've been here before. You know, like, we're not just, it's not like nobody's doing me a favor. You know, I'm going out there to win. I'm going out there to compete for a championship, just like everybody else. But that's seriously, you know, that's a goal. It's not just like I'm going out there to just, no, I'm trying to learn, but at the same time, I want to be a leader too, you know? And so I think it's great having somebody who has played on the biggest stage however many times, you know, and who's been in that moment, who has the blueprint of what it takes to win a championship. And, you know, she's just a great teammate. You know, she's selfless. People love playing with her, and, you know, I love playing with her. So I'm excited to learn from her. You know, at the same time, I know she's going to challenge me. You know, she's definitely going to challenge me to get better. And so that's what it's all about. You know, I just want to get better. And, you know, I want to win and compete every day in practice. And who best to do that with than, you know, the GOAT. And then obviously having, you know, the best player in Brittney Griner, the most dominant player in our league. You know, that doesn't hurt either. Being able to practice maybe against her, if I could score on her or if I could help push her. We just, you know, iron sharpens iron. So just being able to push each other at the same time, you know, being making sure it's a collaborative effort and just understanding that, you know, who cares about anything credit-wise? We just trying to win.
For sure. Well, I don't have much time with you. I can talk to you all day. Like, seriously, I have like so many things. We'll have to do another live. We're going to force the NBA to get us back on here. But I do want to ask you, as I put on my Skylar Diggins headband, that you gave me the first time I met you. I don't know if you remember that.
You still got that.
Yes, I still got that. Headband Nation. You bought that in. But I'm curious about, I saw you post a video. Yeah, I'm hitting it. I don't know if I can put Adidas on here, though, but it looks good. I'm curious about your thoughts on the WNBA draft, which is happening.
Yeah.
April 17th, 7 o'clock on ESPN. For those of you, you need to tune in. You played against some of the top the college players in the USA Basketball Tour. Who do you have your eyes on in this draft that you think could have an immediate impact?
Satou Sabally.
Yeah.
Satou Sabally for sure. I've been praising her a lot. Her body, you got a great body. You know, my first year in the league, I felt like pinball. Just, you know, it's just women that have the right body have an advantage, you know, from a physicality standpoint of the game. So she has the right body. She has the right body control. Obviously, she played for her national team. So, you know, she's played on you know, against the best competition. She's played against the most physical competition. But she had it. I mean, she could score at every tier. She had it on the inside. She had mid-post moves, post moves. You know, she could shoot the ball. She was aggressive, left hand, you know, right hand. So, you know, she definitely going to come in and make an impact on whoever, you know, she gets. I like Ty Harris, and not enough people talking about Ty Harris, but I think she has it up here. And as a point guard in the WNBA, you have to have it up here because think about the point guards in our league. They're very cerebral. You know, they know how to control time and pace. And I mean, they know how to control the pace of the game, possession. You know, they know time and score. They know everybody's, you know, they're just so smart, you know, the points in our league. So you have to be cerebral. And I think she has the mental to be able to do that. And she's a better scorer than, you know, she gets credit for. But I like Ty Harris a lot. I think I'm most excited to see how Sabrina translates.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. And Kiki Herbert-Harrigan, though. Kiki Herbert-Harrigan.
She's tough.
She's tough. I just like her. I like her demeanor. You know, you can't be scared. You know, you can't be scared. So if she can make a pick and pop shot, if she could rebound, you know, if she can defend like 1 through 4, if she could play defense 1 through 4, she can immediately come in. I think she should be all rookie team for sure.
Incredible athlete. Incredible athlete. Yeah.
And she's tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's tough.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of people I'm excited about. I wish we could have saw the tournament, but you know, it is what it is. But I'm excited. I'm excited about that and to see who goes where, to see who we gonna get, you know, and, you know, I'm just excited for all the women. Like, just because you're not there in person doesn't mean it's not a big deal. Like, it's still a huge accomplishment to, you know, be on this stage and be able to come to the WNBA. I mean, you know, it's huge. It's still huge. So you just get to spend the night with your family and friends around you, so, or whoever is around you. So I think that's even doper. But yeah, I wish everybody best of luck with that, though, to all the seniors, and I'm excited to see how that goes down.
Right, get your weight up. We don't want any ping ponging, so get your weight up.
Get your weight up. Get your weight up.
All right, guys. So we're gonna end with some quick, rapid fire questions for you. You ready?
Okay.
All right. Your favorite teammate of all time?
Oh man.
They all on this live, so you better.
Planette Pearson, Karima Christmas. Oh man, Devereaux Peters.
Oh, I was gonna say, you better put Dev in there.
K-Mac. I mean,
you gonna name them all?
I can't pick one. Pick one.
All right. Okay. Something Skylar is terrible at.
Oh man, what am I terrible at? I don't know. I can't speak no other languages, so only English.
Okay.
Anybody?
Okay. I would say right now.
I need to be bilingual. So I don't know what I'm terrible at. I don't know how to answer that question. You put me on the spot.
But that's good though that you don't know what you're terrible at, because I can tell you what I'm terrible at: doing my own eyebrows. Because being in this house, girl. That unibrow is rough. Okay, next question. The most underrated part of being a mom?
Most underrated?
Yeah.
I think it's just joy. You know, it's just love. You just get amazed every single day. I don't think people talk about that. Like, your kids are going to amaze you every day. So, but it's a lot of time management. Time management for sure.
Okay. Team you will love to beat this season?
A team, everybody. Shit, pick one. Want to beat all of them. We want to beat all of them, too. They want to beat us too, LaChina. No, that ain't no bulletin board material, nothing. They want to beat us too. They want to beat everybody.
All right, putting everybody on notice. Okay.
Everybody,
okay.
all of them.
I'll take that. Last but not least, your favorite non-basketball athlete of all time?
I would have to say Serena.
Okay.
And individual sports are different. And you know what? Sanya Richards-Ross and Allison Felix, if I had to pick.
Okay. Nice.
I just think, yeah, they dope. I just think all of them are so dope. And you know, they moms, you know, they're Serena's the greatest athlete of all time, you know, male or female, any sport. So I just appreciate her, and, you know, her being a role model, her being a Black woman, and just everything that she stands for. And the same with Sanya Richards-Ross and Allison Felix. I just think they dope in what they stand for. You know, how Allison Felix spoke out on, you know, working moms and her situation. And yeah, so those three women for sure. You know, it was the end of Women's History Month yesterday. But those are a few women that definitely inspired me.
Well, Sky, I appreciate your time. Thank you during everything we're going through in our world for coming on and offering some inspiration. You've always been a tough player, just a competitor, and I think your mental approach to the game and to life definitely can inspire people during this time. We can't wait to see you back on the court, though, in the WNBA.
Yes.
Whenever the summer does start. And, yeah, thanks for joining us, man. We have to live again.
Yes, absolutely. Shout out, everybody. Thank you. Thank everybody for tuning in, and I hope y'all watch Phoenix Mercury this summer, y'all.
That's right, Phoenix Mercury. Thanks, Sky Dig. Stay safe.